Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done a political inspired episode. This episode is on David Hogg, quote, school shooting survivor turned gun grabber. I have to say, this guy really gets under my skin. However, I'm going to review his gun control policy and some of the latest rumors that's been going around him stating that he's not as much of a victim as he likes to think he is. I've seen a few YouTube channels covering these rumors, and I've seen people flagging these videos about David Hogg saying it's bullying. I personally think it's fucked up that you can have people celebrating beating up people because they look like Nazis or they disagree with them, but a video that shows two different news reports of a person giving a different answer on each report on their whereabouts during an incident is kind of skewed, but hey, what do I know? So into the rumor mill. Basically, David Hogg says he was at school at Stoneman Douglas High School the day of the shooting. Then in another interview, he says he was at home and rode his bike 3 miles to school with a camera in hand to capture and interview as much of the situation going on. I'll provide a link to a video from M&M News UK published on March 27, 2018 below. Please check them out. It was one of the few videos I found on this situation that was not banned or taken down. They put a very good video together on this, so please check them out. Okay, what's funny about this whole rumor with David Hogg is CBS aired an interview where he says he wasn't at school. However, sites like Snoops and other places on the web have stated that it's a rumor started by fake news organizations. Watch the video I've linked to tell me what you think. On to the policy that Mr. Hogg is wanting to push, and I will compare it to already passed and in place federal gun laws. Provided by the Business Insider, here are the laws that student gun control activists from Parkland actually want to pass. Number 1, ban assault weapons. Reasons, none provided. What is an assault weapon, you may ask? Wiki describes an assault rifle as a selective fire weapon that uses an intermediate cartridge and detachable magazine. Furthermore, the U.S. Army defines an assault rifle or assault weapon as short, compact, selective fire weapons that fire a cartridge intermediate in power between submachine gun and rifle cartridges. In a strict definition, a firearm must have at least the following characteristics to be considered as an assault rifle. Now, mind you, that's not a few of, that's not one or two of, that's all of these characteristics to be considered an assault weapon by the U.S. Army. These people know assault weapons. So go ahead and pause the video and read this list, and I'll just wait here for a second. Next on the list is prohibit high-capacity magazines. Okay, most common mags for Armalite style rifles for 5.56 or 2.23 ammo is the 30-round mag. This is not a high-capacity magazine by any stretch of the imagination. However, here's my problem with this whole prohibiting high-capacity magazines argument. Looking at this logically, mag size really doesn't matter. 10-round mags, 30-round mags, 40, so on and so on. Doesn't matter because, in most of the cases of these shootings, no one fired back at the perpetrator. Reload time is not a factor if you're not going to receive any return fire. If you're some crazed asshole who is on a rampage and no one is shooting back, mag size doesn't matter. Reload time isn't going to be big of a factor, and as long as you have an ability to carry the ammo you need to do whatever you need to do, it really doesn't matter the mag size. Somebody's going to find a way to do whatever they're going to want to do. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Logically speaking, not saying I'm condoning this. To give a scale of about average load time is with a magazine, detachable box mag or whatever, When I owned my carbine, I could change a mag, mind you, untrained, in less than 5 seconds. So the mag argument is stupid, and I just don't get where they're coming from on it. Next on the list, close background check loopholes. According to the Business Insider, there is currently no federal law mandating that buyers pass a background check when purchasing from a private, unlicensed seller. Well, let's see what Wiki Current Gun Control Laws has to say about that. Gun Control Act of 1968, the GCA, focuses primarily on regulating interstate commerce in firearms by generally prohibiting interstate firearms transfers except among licensed manufacturers, dealers, and importers. Boom, that's debunked. It's illegal to purchase weapons from an unlicensed seller. It's illegal to sell weapons if you're unlicensed. So it doesn't matter if you're someone's dad selling it for $1 or if you are Jimmy on the block selling some weapons you got out of the back of your trunk. It's all illegal. Now again, this says generally prohibited, which means it is illegal, but it does fall to the statute of state to state. In Indiana, it is illegal. In most states, I believe it is illegal. If somebody has proof to the otherwise, please share it with me, and I will redact this statement. But as it seems from what I've researched, the Business Insider is caught with a little bit of a boo-boo. Mr. Hogg also wants to slap a 10% tax on all firearm sales, raise the minimum federal age of gun ownership and possession to 21. I don't necessarily disagree with that one. Increase spending for mental health care programs. Okay, fair. Why he would care about a 10% tax on firearm sales, that doesn't really help his cause that much. That only helps the government. So that kind of makes me wonder where he's getting some of these numbers, thoughts, and opinions. So there you have it on his policy and what is already in place. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and share and subscribe. And get a chance, check out the link I suggested. As always, this has been my humble perspective.